Hello, and welcome to Get Over Your Shit, the podcast dedicated to helping digital course creators, entrepreneurs, and small business owners stop overthinking and start executing. I'm Malinda Watt, your host and fellow overthinker, here to guide you through the maze of self-doubt and procrastination that keeps us from reaching our full potential. Today, we're diving into a topic that hits close to home for me: the power of asking for help and the clarity that comes when you let someone else take a look at your business. If you've ever felt like your ideas are tangled in a web of confusion, or you've been so deep in your work that you can't see the opportunities staring you in the face, this episode is for you. So let's get into it. Let me start by sharing a story, my own. A few months ago, I reached a point where I felt like I was drowning in ideas. Thank you, ChatGPT. I had content I'd created, courses I'd partially developed, and outlines for projects that were meant to take my business to the next level. But no matter how hard I tried, I couldn't seem to pull myself far back enough to see the big picture or figure out how all the pieces could fit together. I was stuck. Not because I didn't have the knowledge or the tools, but because I was too close to everything. I'd spent so much time creating, and I just couldn't pull myself far enough back to see the bigger picture. My overthinking was in full gear, and I was spinning my wheels trying to figure it out on my own. Sound familiar? It was then that I made the decision to reach out to someone who could help me step back and see things more clearly. Enter Cora-Lynn, a business strategist whose role was to help me look at everything with fresh eyes. We connected over Zoom, sat down for an intensive session where we sifted through all the ideas and content I'd created over the years. It was a vulnerable moment for me, sharing everything I'd been working on, even the unfinished or messy bits, but it was exactly what I needed. Cora-Lynn asked the right questions, highlighted patterns I hadn't noticed, and helped me uncover opportunities and funnels hidden within the content I already had. What I once saw as disconnected pieces started to form a cohesive whole, and suddenly, a clear roadmap began to emerge. It wasn't just about gaining clarity, it was about giving myself permission to let someone else guide me, letting go of the overthinking and self-criticism, telling myself I should know this, I should be able to figure it out, was transformative. I realized there was a major disconnect in how I was trying to speak to the people I wanted to serve, especially at various price points. I struggled to find a way to show up on social media that resonated with my audience without potentially alienating them or missing opportunities to connect with higher ticket done-for-you clients. So let's talk about the mental hurdles that come with asking for help. For me, and maybe for you too, there's often this underlying feeling that I should be able to figure this out on my own. After all, it's my business, right? But here's what I learned. Sometimes being too close to your work is the exact thing that holds you back. When you're overwhelmed, our judgment gets clouded. We overthink, second guess, and keep reworking the same ideas instead of moving forward. Asking for help isn't a sign of weakness. It's a strategic decision. It's saying, I care enough about this vision to invest in a fresh perspective. My time working with Cora-Lynn taught me a few important lessons I want to share with you. Your ideas have more potential than you realize. I was sitting on content that had the potential to serve as the foundation for funnels and offers I had not even considered. Sometimes it takes someone else's perspective to help you see the value in what you've already created. Clarity comes from collaboration. Having someone to bounce ideas off, refine strategies with, and even point out what doesn't align is incredibly powerful. Give yourself grace. We put so much pressure on ourselves to have it all figured out, but asking for help is one of the smartest moves you can make. It doesn't mean you're failing, it means you're growing. So, how can you get out of your own way and start asking for help? Here are a few steps. 1, identify where you're stuck. Be honest with yourself about the areas where you're spinning your wheels. 2, reach out to the right people. Whether it's a strategist, mentor, or even a trusted friend, find someone who can provide clarity and constructive feedback. 3, be open to vulnerability. Sharing your ideas, even the unfinished ones, can feel scary. But remember, collaboration isn't about judgment, it's about growth. 4, take action on feedback. It's not enough to listen, you have to implement what you learned. Start small and build from there. Getting out of your own way isn't about working harder or trying to do everything yourself. It's about stepping back, giving yourself grace, and trusting that the right guidance can unlock incredible clarity and momentum. I'm so grateful I took the step and worked with Cora-Lynn. It wasn't just about gaining clarity for my business. It was a reminder that asking for help is one of the most powerful things you can do as an entrepreneur. If you're feeling stuck, I want to challenge you to take one small step today. Reach out to someone who can help. Whether it's a strategist, a mentor, or even a peer, clarity might just be one conversation away. And if you'd like to connect with Cora-Lynn, I'm going to leave a link in the show notes to her Instagram account as well as her website. Thank you for tuning in to this episode of Get Over Your Shit. If you found this helpful, be sure to subscribe, share this episode with a fellow overthinker, and leave a review. Your feedback helps the podcast grow and reach more people who need to hear this message. Until next time, remember, progress over perfection. You've got this. If you've been dreaming of crossing finished website off your list of things to do, but don't know where to start, I've got just the thing for you. Whether you're overwhelmed by all the tech talk or just short on time, listen up, because this could be the game changer you've been waiting for. One-page website success, the easy step-by-step guide to creating a professional website in no time at all. You'll discover how to design and launch a beautiful, functional site without tech overwhelm. Perfect for busy entrepreneurs like you. This program is designed for women over 40 who want a no-fuss approach to getting their website online. Whether you're brand new to building a website or you've tried before and felt stuck and hesitated to promote your site because you're embarrassed with the result, I'll guide you through the entire process of building that very first page. Imagine, no more staring at a blank screen, wondering where to begin, no more endless hours Googling tutorials that just confuse you even more. Instead, you'll have the clarity and confidence to launch a one-page website that captures your brand and connects you with your ideal customers without ever feeling lost. Ready to ditch the overwhelm and finally take your business online? Head over to onepagewebsitesuccess.com today. You'll be surprised at just how simple it can be. That's onepagewebsitesuccess.com. Your roadmap to a professional website in less time than you thought possible. Let's get your business online the right way.